I've been fortunate over the past 12 months or so to have tested out quite a lot of open ear headphones, and this is another set that I am testing out, the Runner Pro2 from Naenka. Now, nobody's going to get an opportunity to see this review here on YouTube before you do. I've been trying these headphones out now for a few weeks. Now, these are a little bit different from the normal headphones that I have tried in the past. These ones you can actually swim with, but there is no microphone with this headset, so you can't answer phone calls, make phone calls, etc. But I think for somebody who does a lot of swimming, a bit of running, a bit of walking, a bit of cycling, these just might fit the bill. The Runner Pro 2 is, as the name suggests, the second iteration in the series. It's also 5 grams lighter than its predecessor, the Runner Pro. I have really been enjoying using the Runner Pro 2 headset. The sound quality is really good. I have used some in the past that have been a little bit quiet and a little bit fuzzy with the sound, but this is crystal clear, nice and loud. That's how I like it. And it's got a lot of good features too. As I said earlier on, it doesn't have a microphone, so you can't take calls or make calls or talk on calls on your phone, but it does have that 32 gig storage capacity where you can upload or download some songs or podcast into the unit and use it without Bluetooth, so that's a really handy feature. And also it is waterproof to what the manual says, 20 meters deep, and you can stay there for 40 minutes. And you can also swim with it for 2 hours as long as you're 2 meters or shallower. So I haven't tried it in the water, but I'm going to bring Trish in a minute because I'm not a swimmer. I haven't swum since I gave up triathlons about 6 or 7 years ago, but Trish has been doing some swimming. She has been using these headphones, so I'm going to get her opinion on how they work in the water while she's doing her laps at the pool.
Just like old times, isn't it? Okay.
Well, before I was booted off the channel.
No, you weren't booted off the channel. That's silly. You went off and started your own thing. Okay, we're just back from the pool and Trish has done their test with the Runner Pro 2 headset. Just a little bit of disclosure here. We only used the Bluetooth mode because I haven't been able to work out how to use the internal storage. So once I work that out, I'll do another test and I'll let you know in a later video, guys. But over to Trish now. What did you think of the Runner Pro 2 in the water?
Well, they were a bit intermittent, but I think that was because of the Bluetooth situation. So every time I turned my head this way to breathe, they were fine. And every time I turned my head that way to breathe, they cut out, which was fine. The sound was good when it was on, but it was quite intermittent, cutty, inny, outy. And when I got to the end of the pool, I had disconnected come into my ears and then they were off. So obviously that's a Bluetooth error as well. So I think maybe... if you don't have your phone on you and you're going to swim laps, you're going to go out of range. So you really need to work out how to use that internal storage.
And I should say too that the pool that we were at today was 25 metres. So I was sitting right beside the pool and it was pretty much going out of range within that sort of 10 metres that the user manual does suggest for Bluetooth. Yeah, I guess all I can do is try and work out how to use the internal storage and give it another try. But
the other thing I have to say was I didn't feel secure on my head. When I was swimming, I lost them a couple of times. I had them, to start off with, I had them on top of my helmet, what do you call that, swimming cap, and they were moving around to the point one part came down here. And then so we put them under the cap and tried putting the cap over the top. And that was secure, that stayed in place, but it was then cutting out. So I don't know if the cap was interfering then or what was going on. But yeah, it didn't feel secure. It didn't feel like it was going to stay in place for me just to go and do my swim and not worry and fuss.
All right, there is a little rubber fitting that you can use as well.
Now he tells me.
Which I should have probably had, but...
Maybe.
Yeah, it I think fits over the back, which holds it a little bit secure.
Maybe when we work out the internal storage, we'll go back and do it again.
But
because the sound was good when it was on. But, if you're going to go and do your training and you don't want to have to stop every lap to adjust your...
No, exactly right. And I will say too that the headset still works fine. Trish gave it to me and I sat on the side of the pool listening to music while she completed her laps and it was fine. There was no issues there at all with the waterproofness of the unit. Yeah, it's just, we'll work out that internal storage and see what happens from there.
Yeah, but I think the little band, if there is one, will make a big difference.
It will. Okay. All right.
Cool.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
The Runner Pro 2 may not have a built-in mic, but it does have 32 gig storage capacity, which can be used in TF mode, can be activated by just pressing the power button twice. TF mode does allow you to use the headset with no Bluetooth, so that's ideal obviously when you go swimming because you can't take your phone with you. And I think that's one of the real features of this headset, is that you don't need Bluetooth to be able to use it. Now, according to the user manual, the Bluetooth range is about 10 meters, so I'm going to test that. 10 meters. 23 meters. Okay, so that maxed out at about 23 meters, so double what the user manual says, so that's pretty bloody good. So I've left my phone in the car, just walked away just to see what the range would be, and as you can see, my car is over there. I reckon I'm probably about 25 meters away from there. It's just starting to cut in and out, but still well outside that 10 meter range that is suggested in the user manual. Now, I do apologise guys if it's a little bit breezy, but I am riding. The Runner Pro 2 fits comfortably with the helmet on and the sunglasses. Normally I don't listen to anything when I'm out riding, but I've had no issues with hearing traffic, hearing Trish, having a conversation with her. It's a little bit breezy, but I'm able to hear the music quite clearly. I've got the volume up almost to the max. Probably don't need it quite so high because it is coming through nice and clearly, but I'd have no problems in future using the Runner Pro 2 bone conduction headphones out on a ride, because you still are aware of what's going on around you, and I like to place a fair bit of importance on safety when I'm riding. That's why I normally don't ride listening to music, but I could be tempted with these headphones. My wife Trish will be the first to tell you that I'm not the most patient person when it comes to technology, so when I get a new product I want to be able to just take it out of the box, plug it in, charge it up, press a button and get using it, and the Runner Pro 2 gets 10 out of 10.
One of the things I really do like about this headset is the charging port. It's magnetic and it just clicks in, and it can only go one way. Now, I did promise you a discount code for the Runner Pro 2. If you use the link in the description down below, guys, it'll take you to a website where you can use the discount code Woody at the checkout and you'll get 15% off.